You can see how much more it sticks out. Look at that. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a great and lovely day. Sorry for all that AC noise in the background. It's getting really hot lately, so I'm pretty much sweating right here. But welcome back to the channel. Today we have a pretty exciting video. Actually, well, I think it's exciting. We're going to be installing some new wheels on the Mini Cooper. That AC might be a little bit too loud, but just bear with me, I'm dying right here. We have some new wheels for the Mini Cooper. I honestly don't know if I'm going to upload this video next or if I'm going to upload the Mustangs video first. I probably will be doing the Mustangs first just because those were done before this video. But real quick, before we do start the video, if you guys could do me a favor and leave a like on the video and also subscribe to the channel, it really helps me out and pushes out my videos I guess to the top of the feed, so more people could have a better chance of viewing them. Let me go ahead and show you guys what we got here. Let me cover that real quick. We have our wheels. We also have a couple other things like my cams right here for the Mustang and the tail lights for the Mini Cooper. I will be doing the cams, I don't know, hopefully soon, but it's pretty expensive to get them done. As far as the wheels, we have the Cancy wheels, I think that's how you pronounce them. Don't pull my rope, I'm not too sure, but we do have some Cancy wheels. Originally I was going to get some from Fitment Industry, but they were a little bit more pricier than these were actually pretty fairly cheap. So obviously still some money, but it's still way cheaper than the Fitment Industry, and also the ones I wanted specifically were currently out of stock. I know, right? That's what I said too. I don't know how they were out of stock, but the two wheels that I wanted specifically out of stock. Originally I wanted to go for some 5 stars. I'll put the ones that I wanted to go with originally on the screen right here so you guys can see it. But it was this one and this one. Hopefully I put it right. If not, I'm just looking like a straight R. But they were out of stock, so I ended up going with these Kansas wheels. Honestly, didn't really do any research for like wheel brands. I just looked up wheels, obviously with the specs that I need, and these actually popped out. Did some research on them, and you know, they had a pretty good fair review, and they were also like out there, you know. So I ended up going with them, and also the wheels that they have for the 15-inch rims, by the way. So it was already pretty difficult to find some pretty nice wheels on that size. They did have a pretty nice selection in the website for the 15. Let me go ahead and show you guys. So with everything taken out of the box, this is pretty much the wheel itself. I did go with the 5 spokes. I wanted 5 spokes specifically just because I feel like they go nice, or they look nice on the Mini Cooper, since the Mini Cooper is a small car, and giving them like the thick spokes, I feel like makes it stand out a bit more. It's like a little man with a big old belt buckle. I did want to go, so there was 2 of them. I wanted to go for a fully polished one, but they were out of stock as well, and the only one available was this one, which is the polished lip with the, I think it's a gunmetal, or let me correct myself, it's a machine lip with a gloss gunmetal finish on the spokes itself. The one I wanted to go with was pretty much all machine, so the whole thing would have pretty much been this cutter right here, or this finish. But like I said, they were out of stock, and these were the only ones they had in the 15. This one, I believe, a different cutter, but I didn't like the other cutter, so I went with this one right here. Now the best thing about it though is that they're pretty damn light. I'm literally carrying it with one hand. It honestly doesn't weigh a damn thing. So these wheels actually weigh 15 pounds, I believe. Bring it back up. Doesn't weigh at all. 15 pounds. The original OEM wheels weigh about 22, between 22 and 25. I believe my wheels are about 22 pounds, just the rim itself. So with these, we're actually saving about 7 point something pounds on each wheel. So it should make a huge difference. Not huge, well, I guess somewhat huge. I believe it's 28 pounds removed altogether. So it should make the car feel lighter, quicker, and also the tires we got are also pretty small. So for the tires, I actually didn't get them myself. My dad actually has a buddy that has a tire shop, so he's able to get me tires for pretty cheap, mainly because my dad does help him out, so he, you know, helps me out. But I did ask him if he could get me some 205s by 55s by 15s, but even he himself was having trouble finding that size, and he did call me. He did look in a couple spots and couldn't really find that size, so he went ahead and got me the biggest size he was able to find, which was actually, I take that back, the original specs I wanted was 205 50 by 15, but he couldn't find that, so he ended up getting me 195 by 55 by 15. There you go. So it's just a little bit of a smaller tire, not too much of a difference. Later on in the future, since for 205/55 or 205/50s by 15s, the only way you're really able to get them for sure is buying them literally brand new from like the websites or online. So I might do that later on in the future. I just went ahead and went with these 195 just because he got them for me pretty cheap, since I did get them for a steal. Later on in the future, you know, we could always change them to the 205s 50s, but for right now we're good with the 195s. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish pretty much putting all these wheels in the back of the Mini, and then we're gonna head over to the shop and have them installed. Also, oh damn, I don't have it in here, but I also did buy some hub rings, and yeah, just some hub rings, also some lock nuts, just because I don't have some on the Mini and I am putting new wheels. But the hub rings, you do want to get some if you are getting these wheels specifically, just because the hub on the wheel itself is a little bit bigger, so you do need the hub ring to pretty much fit in the space, and you should pretty much be good. But let me go ahead and put everything in the car, then I'll head over to the tire shop itself and we'll have them installed. I'll never get tired of that. Alright guys, I don't really have nothing to hold my phone, so I have to kind of hold it down here. Not really a good view. You guys could kind of, I don't know, it gives me a double chin. Maybe right here good. So the wheels, they make a difference. First of all, I haven't recorded the like how it looks from the outside. I'll record it once I get home, just because it started getting busy at the shop. But let me just give you guys a little quick rundown of how it feels before I get home. Pretty much, I got the tires in the back. I feel really good. With these, I think these right here behind me are 17s. With those, you can really feel every little bump on the road. With these 15s, what I noticed for sure off the bat is that the road feels so much smoother. You feel less of a bump, and it's also more like, I don't know, it just like the handling got way better than what it was. Let me keep driving it right now and just kind of like focus on it, see what like mode is different. And once I get home, I'll pretty much show you guys like how it feels, you know. But yeah, let's get it. So welcome back. It's been about, Jesus, I don't even know, probably been about a week already since the last clip. I didn't really record much footage of the wheels getting installed, since I was also helping them. I didn't just want to stand around there, so I did help them, and I didn't have my tripod or anything like that to have the camera set up. So I just pretty much just put them on and just, why is that bird keep playing? But anyways, quick review on the wheels, or the review on the wheels. First of all, it does feel a whole lot different. The main difference I did notice is that the bumps and like potholes are a lot less noticeable. It's just a way smoother ride overall. Like, I barely feel the bumps, but I could genuinely say that the handling is a lot better. I actually feel like I'm more in control, and the car does feel a lot more grippier, especially when I'm going on a turn, like in the highway or something. It shouldn't be a big surprise that it does handle better, but it does take some getting used to. Also, the wheels does spin, I don't know, I feel since the wheels are smarter, it does like make the car rev up a little bit more, like you'll spin out more on a launch, but it makes up for it when you actually are using the grip and the handling mobility of the tires. Also, since it is a lot lighter, it does I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like it is a little bit quicker. But I don't know, it might just be me. I do feel like it is a lot more faster, and it does accelerate just a little bit quicker. Not by a lot, but it is a little bit noticeable. But let me go ahead and show you guys how the wheels are looking. So this is how the wheels are looking. They are looking pretty damn good on this car. I actually am pretty happy on how it came out. However, I think I do want to lower the car just a little bit, just because there is a little bit of a gap right here. As you guys can see, it's probably like 4 fingers. Yeah, about 4. So I do want to lower it just a little bit. I do like how it does stick out a bit more from the side, as you guys can see. Same with the rear, it sticks out a bit more. And coming to the back over here, you can see how much more it sticks out. Look at that. The only problem is that if we do go ahead and lower the car, I am going to have to get some lowering springs. I don't think I'm gonna go with coilovers just because they are more expensive, and I don't plan on like really adjusting or messing with the ride height, just have it at one specific level. So I will probably go with lowering springs, and and I'll also need some adjustable control arms just so I can adjust the wheel when I do lower it. Since I'm pretty sure this video is pretty short, I'm going to install these side marker LEDs. They are like a smoke finish, so let me go ahead and show you guys the original ones. So right there we have the original ones. They are like an orange cutter, and I believe the rear ones are either the same or more of a red cutter. And right here we have the smoke one. This is how the smoke one is looking. It still does have the wrapper because it is brand new, and I do feel like it'll make the car look a whole lot better. I don't know what color the LED strip is, so I don't know if it's going to be like a red LED or a white LED, but once we put it on, we'll see what color it is. I also do have to fix this headlight because for some reason my halos and this light right here isn't working. I think the mechanic, when I had it at the shop, probably got the connection a bit loose and it's not turning on, but I do have to fix that. As far as these guys, I don't really know how to remove it. I think once you pop the hood, since I don't have my splash shield, I have a quick access to the strips right here, so it'll be easier for me. But let me go ahead and pop it. But I do have a easier access to the actual strips for the front itself, so it will be easier to remove this one. As far as the back, I'm not too sure because I do have the splash shield and it is a bit of a smaller spot, so I will be just removing that screw right there. Hopefully I could just pop that black piece off and have easier access. So I'm gonna go ahead and put you guys on a time lapse so you guys could just pretty much kick back and enjoy the rest of the video, and then at the very end I'll show you guys how it looks. I don't think I'm gonna go too deep into showing you guys how to remove the side markers itself, just because I don't really know how either. I'm gonna have to pretty much do it and find out as I go along, and it isn't really rocket science, so I shouldn't have too much of a problem doing it. Neither should you guys. I won't be showing you guys how to do it just because I have to figure it out myself. But once you remove the plastic shield, it's pretty much self-explanatory. You know, you have some screws or nuts, and obviously you will have to remove it, and then it should pop right off. But let's go ahead and get that started. Alright guys, and here we have it. This is how it came out pretty much. So this is the front driver's side, or passenger side I meant. Hey man, leave him alone. And this right here will be the driver's side. Boom, there you go, brand dang new. This one is off, however, because this is pretty much how the old one was. The harness was missing, so I can't even connect it. So I have to buy a new harness and plug it back in. So we will have to run with that one off for the meantime. Passenger side looking pretty damn good. Oh yeah, I also forgot to tell you guys, I did do the tail lights as well. I did not, however, record a video. I'll also link these headlights, or tail lights I meant to say, in the description if you guys want to get them. This is how it's looking, and then the actual flashers are more of a orange LED, and then the actual reverse light will be right here, and it is more of like a white LED. It's already getting kind of late, so I'll probably just give it a wash and save the actual wash and clay barring and all that detailing stuff for another video. But yeah, with that being said, I'll go ahead and catch you guys on the next video. If you guys enjoyed it, remember to leave a like and also subscribe and also subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. With that being said, I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.